The difference between being injured and being hurt. In my opinion, being injured means that it's going to impede or diminish performance in said sport. It can also lead to worsening of current injury. Being hurt, I would say that's just pain. It's the Illest Podcast, and I am Pierre Sledge. Let's talk about Desean Watson for a minute. So last week, Desean Watson, he plays for the Cleveland Browns, if you don't know. He did not play in the Baltimore Ravens game last week, and the Browns were hammered as a result. So, after a football game on Sunday, usually treatment for injuries and whatever, this occurs on Monday. You usually must report these injuries. So usually that occurs on Mondays, and you have treatment throughout the week, and you have to go. I don't believe I saw Desean Watson's name come across until later in the week, and that's kind of unusual. Not that it doesn't happen, but especially for a quarterback, it's kind of unusual. But he didn't come over until later in the week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. So when he did, I didn't really think much of it. So then maybe a couple hours before game time on Sunday, you hear that Desean Watson is not playing. So it's just like, oh, wow, okay, whatever. So then subsequently, they got hammered. So then in the press conference after the game, the coach, Kevin Stefanski, was asked about it. And he, in my opinion, he kind of threw Desean Watson under the bus, saying that he was medically cleared to play, and that if he said he was able to go, he could have gone. But he mentioned something about him not having, he didn't feel like he had all his faculties. So it's almost like he put the onus on Desean Watson and put the loss on Desean Watson. And as critical as I have been of Desean Watson, this is one of those instances where I gotta kind of go in and defend him. Now, while I've played football, I've never played football on Desean Watson's level. So I've never had a public persona that's been to the size of Desean Watson's. This is where I think the players get a raw deal, or it's a lose-lose situation. If Desean Watson plays and he plays like crap, he gets roasted all over the place. So he didn't play, and it comes out that he could have played. Now he's getting roasted. And I think that was a really crappy move by head coach Kevin Stefanski. Why? He didn't have to say that. He could have. That's something that he could have just kept in-house. But it's almost like he threw it out there, and as to just kind of throw it to the public that, yeah, we would, if Desean Watson would have played this game, we could have won it. He's kind of saying that, and I thought that was pretty crap. Thought it was pretty crappy. So I started thinking and putting myself in his shoes, and thinking about, okay, so if I go out and it's a couple hours before game time, and I'm doing what I normally do, and while I'm doing that, I'm feeling pain, and this is before game. Being hurt when a game starts, I feel like everybody, once you start playing football, it goes hand in hand. Everybody's hurt during the game. That's just pain. When people start colliding into each other, it's just going to be pain. It's inevitable. So that isn't the question here. He wasn't having any type of collisions. He was throwing the ball, and in his motion of throwing, he was visibly wincing. They did say that. And if that's the case, why would I would back him. If he goes out there and he stinks, and like Baker Mayfield did, what do? They ridicule you and they get you out of here. Desean Watson said, you know what? Nope. I'm not doing that. This hurts. I feel like maybe I could hurt the team. I could hurt myself and be out for multiple games. I'm going to sit this one out. We got a bye week coming up. I can just get this thing together and come back at my best and go along like nothing happened. I just think it's a double-edged sword that no matter which side you're on, you're going to get cut if you're a player. And I don't mean cut from the team, just metaphorically speaking, you're not going to come out unscathed. Players at times can be chumps. You know, if you're playing football and you decide I'm not going to play because I'm hurt, that's a chump. And let me get this out of the way while I'm on this. I don't think playing through pain and injury makes you a tough guy. I don't think that at all. I don't think... do I think it's soft not to play through pain? Yeah, I would say that. But playing through injury, it doesn't make you tough. It just, I mean, it can make you a little bit crazy, I would say. I mean, okay, so for instance, if I went out there and, man, my back was broken or I had vertebrae broken, I'm not playing football. I'm not doing that. If I had, I don't know, a torn ligament in my knee or something like that, I'm not playing football. And if someone knew about it, why would they allow me to play? It doesn't make you a tough guy to do stuff like that. It makes you a bit deranged, I would say. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a level of craziness that goes with that. But some people have that and need that in order to play this collision sport called football. So, that's my take. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, interact. Desean Watson, not playing. Is he a quitter? Is he a sucker? Is he a chump? Let me know in the comments. Get at me, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.